Then said Mahamati to the Blessed One, "Pray tell us about Nirvana." The Blessed One replied, "The term Nirvana is used with many different meanings by different people, but these people may be divided into 4 groups. There are people who are suffering or who are afraid of suffering and who think of Nirvana. There are the philosophers who try to discriminate Nirvana. There are the class of disciples who think of Nirvana in relation to themselves. And finally there is the Nirvana of the Buddhas. Those who are suffering or who fear suffering think of Nirvana as an escape and a recompense. They imagine that Nirvana consists in the future annihilation of the senses and the sense minds. They are not aware that universal mind and Nirvana are one, and that this life and death world and Nirvana are not to be separated, these ignorant ones. Instead of meditating on the imagelessness of Nirvana, talk of different ways of emancipation, being ignorant of, or not understanding, the teachings of the Tathagatas. They cling to the notion of Nirvana that is outside what is seen of the mind, and thus go on rolling themselves along with the wheel of life and death. As to the Nirvanas discriminated by the philosophers, there really are none. Some philosophers conceive Nirvana to be found where the mind system no more operates owing to the cessation of the elements that make up personality and its world, or is found where there is utter indifference to the objective world and its impermanency. Some conceive Nirvana to be a state where there is no recollection of the past or present, just as when a lamp is extinguished, or when a seed is burnt, or when a fire goes out. Because then there is the cessation of all the substrate, which is explained by the philosophers as the non-rising of discrimination. But this is not Nirvana, because Nirvana does not consist in simple annihilation and vacuity. Again, some philosophers explain deliverance as though it was the mere stopping of discrimination, as when the wind stops blowing, or as when one by self-effort gets rid of the dualistic view of knower and known, or gets rid of the notions of permanency and impermanency, or gets rid of the notions of good and evil, or overcomes passion by means of knowledge. To them Nirvana is deliverance. Some, seeing in form, the bearer of pain, are alarmed by the notion of form and look for happiness in a world of no form. Some conceive that in consideration of individuality and generality recognizable in all things inner and outer, that there is no destruction, and that all beings maintain their being forever. And in this eternality, see Nirvana. Others see the eternality of things in the conception of Nirvana as the absorption of the finite soul in supreme Atman, or who see all things as a manifestation of the vital force of some supreme spirit to which all return. And some, who are especially silly, declare that there are 2 primary things, a primary substance and a primary soul, that react differently upon each other, and thus produce all things from the transformations of qualities. Some think that the world is born of action and interaction, and that no other cause is necessary. Others think that Ishvara is the free creator of all things. Clinging to these foolish notions, there is no awakening, and they consider Nirvana to consist in the fact that there is no awakening.
light, I was told. Watch him wither, watch him scatter with the wind. I can't think of a thing that hasn't been born of a dream. Like a love supreme, like a circle unbroken. Goodbye, so long, farewell, all I've been. Ooh, oblivion. Throw me in the ocean. Ooh, mama, watch me swim. I'm wild again. I'm a star child again. I've come 10 million miles. Ooh, I'm burning. I'm a summer dream. I'm a real light beam. I'm worthy of all the goodness and the love that the world's gonna give to me. It's gonna give to me. I'ma give it back 10 times. People, are you ready? If you think you're alone, hold on. I'm coming. Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know you're never
I'm done pretending this is confusion. You've been the past and a clean illusions. Every mistake you call no choice. Then I pay the cost, I lose my voice.
I didn't bend it, I survived it. You leave when it's heavy, then deny it. You come back on with reasons and proof. Like that erases what I went through.
I stay in the mess you walk away from. Clean up the damage, swallow the venom. Then when I name what your choices did, you call me cruel for keeping it real.
You call it real, I call it control. You take the wheel just to mark the road. Then when I push, you play the same. Like I forced your hands, I wrote your pain.
If I don't carry it, it falls apart.
If you carry it, I lose my heart.
I lose either way, that's the frame.
You win the game, I take the blame.
You turn facts into weapons, I bleed in the light.
You turn feelings to armor, I fight every night.
We don't speak to fix, we speak to be right. This courtroom of two never ends the fight. I keep receipts so the ground won't move. You rewrite the room when the truth won't soothe. I'm tired of smoke when I need a floor. tired of losing the same damn war.
Your floor is a trapdoor under my feet. Every fact feels sharp when I'm incomplete. If I take the fall, I lose my name. So I protect the story to stay the same.
You carry your order, I carry the loss.
You turn facts into weapons, I bleed in the light. You turn feelings to armor, I fight every night. We don't speak to fix, we speak to be right. This courtroom of two never ends the fight. If truth breaks you, what am I allowed to say?
If truth erases me, how do I stay?
We hold our ground till the ground gives way.
I win the case, I lose the room.
You hold your face, I fade too soon.
We prove each other wrong, then walk away.
Two right sides, nothing left to say. We were trying to be right, we forgot to stay.